In the meantime, even though Governor Lujan Grisham has scaled back her request to lawmakers, the issue of competency is still monumental. Now, in the legal system, competency refers to people who are deemed to be mentally unfit to stand trial.
And often their cases are dismissed with no type of solution. They're just cycled in and out of the system. Yesterday, 4 Investigates highlighted some of the complex issues involving New Mexicans suffering with severe mental illness.
Even though the governor is pausing her original ask to expand assisted outpatient treatment, work is already being done to make that type of program available for many more New Mexicans.
Brittany Costello shows us that progress so far.
Assisted outpatient treatment is a way to order someone to get mental health help without forcing them into a facility. That system is already on the books, but only Doña Ana County has an active AOT program. Officials there say it's working.
I was alcoholic, I wasn't eating, I was living on the streets, didn't have a place to sleep, live, or anything like that.
These are some of the success stories.
My life is stable, much more stable than it was before. I'm not on the streets.
Doña Ana County Health and Human Services points to.
We're getting a better return on our investment because people are actually ending up healthier.
Director of the division, Jamie Michael, helped kickstart the assisted outpatient treatment program in 2017.
It is very similar to an inpatient commitment, but this is a commitment, a court order for a commitment to outpatient.
Rather than a criminal hearing, it's a civil process for people who struggle to connect or stay engaged with services, specifically for folks living with severe mental illness, people who may be on the streets, the hospital, or generating calls from police over and over again. The program has mobile teams to meet people where they are.
It's not just you have an appointment tomorrow, you didn't show up. It's I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to go to your home. We're going to look at medication. We're going to look at your medical history. We're going to look at your housing needs, other social supports.
Michael says since 2017, they've served 200 New Mexicans, or about 35 people a year. It costs the county around $150,000 a year. The other treatment costs are covered by Medicaid reimbursement.
Because we know that it's effective, that it should be an option. And for people anywhere in New Mexico.
But it's not such a reasonable cost for all communities. District Court in Bernalillo County started an AOT program with the city of Albuquerque in 2019, but didn't have the money or the network of behavioral health providers to maintain it. Aside from the special session, the city of Albuquerque is already spending close to $1 million to fund AOT starting July 1st. There's already a provider in place to do the work. But the relaunch is already running into some funding issues. The city of Albuquerque says the money dedicated is still not enough to cover all costs, and provider capacity is still a big issue. Back to you.